ALDI, UK and Ireland, Code of Conduct. Be safe, act right, risk and compliance management. Content, introduction, CR principles, Code of Conduct, and AMS. General principles of the Code of Conduct, conflict of interests and acceptance of benefits, bribery, donations and sponsoring, fair competition, customer focus, employee welfare, protection of business information, data protection, and company property. Introduction. Dear employees, at ALDI, we value our business ethics and understand the high standards of corporate responsibility that are expected of us. We take great pride in upholding our reputation, which has gained us the trust of our customers, business partners, employees, and society as a whole. We all have a responsibility to help maintain the reputation of the company. Inappropriate behaviour of any individual could severely damage our reputation, and for this reason, we have developed an ALDI Code of Conduct. The ALDI Code of Conduct is a policy which applies to all employees. It contains the guiding principles which should be applied throughout your employment with ALDI. CR principles, Code of Conduct, and international guidelines. Our business ethics are values are defined in the corporate responsibility principles. The Code of Conduct has been developed from these CR principles to define the basic standards of behaviour we expect of our employees, and these basic standards are explained on the following pages. The Code of Conduct, however, is just the starting point. It defines how we should behave in general. Further details of how we should behave in every work situation are provided in international guidelines, such as the ALDI Management System, AMS, International Handling of Payments and National Policies, CR Principles, Code of Conduct, AMS, International Handling of Payments, International Guidelines. General Principles of the Code of Conduct. All employees and our business partners are personally responsible for complying with the law and the ALDI Code of Conduct. Management must act as role models for their employees by complying fully with the high standards specified in the Code of Conduct. Employees are required to report any breaches of laws or violation of the Code of Conduct or other applicable policies to their direct leader, or if not appropriate, to the next management level up, or to the ALDI alert line. Employees reporting an offence in good faith must not be discriminated against. Any investigation of reported violations will be conducted with utmost confidentiality. Details of the informant will only be forwarded if the informant agrees or if absolutely necessary to clarify the situation. Disciplinary action up to and including termination of employment may be taken against any employee who breaches the Code of Conduct. Conflict of interests and acceptance of benefits. Employees must keep their private dealings separate from any company dealings so that unbiased decision in the company's best interest are not compromised. Employees are not permitted to have any personal interests or business relationships with ALDI business partners or competitors if there is a risk of any conflict of interest. Employees must not gain private benefits from business partners or competitors. Goods or services obtained from business partners on a private basis must have the approval of the employee's direct leader. In such cases, the goods or services must not be obtained at terms better than the company's own terms, and any invoices must be directly addressed to the employee. Invitations to lunch or dinner may only be accepted if they are considered reasonable with the normal course of business and could not be viewed as an attempt to influence the employee's business decisions. Gifts should not be accepted. The only exception is if they are of low value, and if not, accepting would be considered offensive. It is not allowed under any circumstances to accept cash or equivalents, e.g. vouchers. Employees must disclose any possible conflicts of interests to their direct leader and agree how such conflicts are to be avoided. ALDI does not, under any circumstances, tolerate acts of bribery. Employees must not accept or offer any form of favour that could be viewed as an attempt to gain influence. The relationships between ALDI and public officials, companies, and private parties must be managed in a way that avoids any suspicion of corruption. These rules may not be bypassed using third parties, e.g. consultants, brokers, or middlemen. Business partners of ALDI will not be offered, promised, or granted free benefits. Business meals constitute the only exceptions from this rule. Donations and sponsoring. Any donations made by ALDI must be for a socially good cause and on a voluntary basis, without expecting any service in return. Purpose of the donation, who receives it, and the donation receipt should be documented in order to receive transparency. In short, ALDI does not make any direct or indirect donations to political organisations, parties, or individual politicians. ALDI may receive public relations or promotional services in return for its sponsorship. All sponsoring activities must be based on a written agreement and be appropriate for the promotional services received. Sponsoring may not be used to bypass the rules regarding donations. Fair competition. All employees must comply with national competition laws and must not be involved in any illegal exchange of information, price fixing, or market sharing agreements with competitors or suppliers. Illegal methods to gain information on competitors or their business activities is also forbidden. Customer focus. We always aim to provide our customers the best value, high quality products at the lowest prices. Quality assurance is key to our business and our product safety and quality standards. Where we need to either remove a product from sale or to recall a product, employees responsible must take the greatest care to ensure our procedures are followed correctly to protect our customers. We should respond to any customer inquiries in as positive a manner as possible and always aim to find a solution acceptable to our customers. Employee welfare. Our AMS provides the guidelines for the management and development of employees, ensuring a fair and cooperative work environment. Employees must follow our safe working arrangement at all time and immediately report and/or fix any failings within their area of responsibility. Managerial staff need to support their employees in complying with these requirements. ALDI recognises and considers itself to be bound by all national employment law in the jurisdiction in which it operates. Human rights and equal opportunities must be respected by all employees. Any form of unlawful discrimination and harassment is forbidden. Protection of business information. Business information must be treated as confidential. Sensitive information cannot be used to pursue personal interests or be disclosed to third parties. Sensitive company information must be secured at all times. Information received from our business partners must also be handled with the same level of confidentiality. Public communication and media requests are managed exclusively by nominated employees. Data protection. Personal data is only collected, stored, or processed if required for predefining purposes, as the law permits. Personal data must be secured at all times. Employees must follow any data protection rules that apply to their area of responsibility. Company property. Company property must be treated with care. company resources must be used economically, carefully, and appropriately. ALDI.